Yes. Now, next question is, if diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameters of the circle through the vertices of quadrilateral, then prove that it is a rectangle. Okay, one word is given, cyclic quadrilateral. What is meaning of cyclic quadrilateral? See all the vertices on the surface of the circle or circumference of the circle. And this AC and BD, they are the diameters of the circle and they are diagonals of the quadrilateral too. Okay, AC and BD are the diagonals also. So what we can say, if I can hide it like in this way, if I hide this, okay, then this is looking like angle at semicircle, then angle A should be 90 degree, that we know. Okay, if I hide this like this, and this is again looking like angle at semicircle, then angle B should be 90. If I hide like this and try to see angle C, it will be again 90 degree. And if I hide angle D like this way, yes, then you will get angle at semicircle is always right angle. So these all are 90 degree each. So in any quadrilateral, if all angles are of 90 degree, so what we can say, ABCD is a rectangle. Okay. Come on the next question. Next question is, if the non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, then prove that it is cyclic. So what you have to show, this trapezium is a cyclic. When, what is the condition? When non-parallel sides are equal. Okay, it means after that, how can you prove the cyclic? Angle A plus angle C should be 180 degree and angle B plus angle D should be 180 degree. For that, what I am doing, I am drawing one perpendicular on it. This is the perpendicular on AB. CM is also perpendicular on AB. Then if this is a perpendicular, you can say angle L should be 90. This side angle D should be 90. Here M should be 90. Here C should be 90. So I can say LDC and MCD should be 90 like this. Okay. Then I am taking these two triangles. I am marking 1 and 2. I am taking triangle ALD and triangle BMC, trying to make it congruent. Okay, this angle L is equal to angle M by construction. This is your right angle. AD equal to BC, it is given to you, and this is the hypotenuse of it also. It is given. And DL is always equal to CM because these two are parallel lines and these are the perpendiculars. When perpendiculars drawn on the parallel lines, then length should be equal. This is side. So both triangles, these two are congruent to each other, and this is your RHS. This is, both are congruent due to RHS. So by CPCT, what I can say, angle 1 equal to angle 2 by CPCT. Okay. Now just you see, angle 1 equal to angle 2. And what we know, angle LDC and angle MCD equal to 90. So what I am doing, I am adding both sides. One side is LDC, one side is MCD, because these both are equal. Okay, but what is the meaning of this? Angle 1 plus angle LDC. This is angle D. And angle 2 plus angle MCD. This is full. So this should be angle C. So this is our first result, angle D equal to angle C. And what we know that these two, AB side and CD, both are parallel because of trapezium. Then the sum of co-interior angles of angle A plus angle D should be 180 degree. Okay, but what we know, on place of angle D, what we can write? Angle C, 180 degree. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, similarly you can show angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. What is the meaning if A plus C equal to this and B plus D is equal to this? Its meaning is ABCD is cyclic. Yes, last question, ninth one is very good question. What is in this question? See here. Two circles intersect at 2 points B and C. These two circles, they are intersecting at point B and C through B. Two line segments ABD and PBQ are drawn. ABD and PBQ are drawn to intersect the circle at AD, P and Q respectively. Okay. What you have to prove? Angle ACP, this angle. Okay. And QCD, both are equal. These angles you have to show both are equal. For that, what I am doing? I am joining AP and DQ. I am joining AP here and DQ here. Okay. Then what I am doing, see here. This is your angle 1 marking angle 2. This is angle 3 and this should be angle 4. Okay. Now you see this is the segment, no? And what we know, angle at same segments are equal. So I can write angle 1 equal to angle 2. Similarly, for segment AP. Okay, equation number 1. Then angle 3 equal to angle 4. This is for segment. What is the name of segment? QD. This is 2. And but what we know, angle 1 equal to angle 3, vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. Okay, this is equation number 3. Then by 1, 2 and 3, what you can say? By 1, 2 and 3, what you can say? You can say, see what ACP, I want actually ACP angle 2 is equal to angle 4. So can I write angle 2 equal to angle 4 by 1, 2 and 3, because angle 3 is equal to angle 4, and you put on place of angle 1, because angle 1 equal to angle 3, you put here angle 2. This by 1, 2 and 3 you can say angle 2 equal to angle 4. There implies I can write angle ACP is equal to QCD. Okay.